Thank you. Good day, students. I'm back on air. Can you hear me? Can anyone respond?
Yeah,
Thank you. Am I speaking to at the moment?
I'm speaking to Timber.
Is it? Again, please.
My name is Timberani Mkebi from Cape Town.
Lilani from Cape Town. Thank you.
Yes.
One moment while I share my screen with you, students. Students, tell me, can you see my screen now? Can you see my presentation?
No, Portia.
Nothing
We
yet.
cannot. No.
Let me just try again. One moment. JK, are you there? JK,
Yes.
please tell me, can you see my screen now?
Nothing yet.
Nothing
No.
yet. Please let me know, any one of you, if you can see my screen, if it's visible to you. Students, please bear with me. I have some technical difficulties. Just give me a few moments, please.
Right, good afternoon, Portia. I'm here to assist you. Portia, can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon, Jacques.
Okay, let us
Thank you.
just get your presentation up. Have you uploaded it already, or is it the problem in the upload part?
There's a problem in the upload part. It doesn't give me the option to upload.
Okay, let us just quickly make you a presenter. Are you a presenter currently? Let me just see.
Yes.
Portia, it seems that you're not a presenter, so let me
Not.
just make you a presenter quickly.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, add presenters. Well, you're supposed to be two presenters. Let me see. Portia, just see whether you can upload now.
I'll do.
Like this, now only one presenter.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Portia. Let me just get some technical help quickly.
Jacques, are you there?
Yes, yes, I am, Adele. Portia wasn't made a presenter, so she's a presenter now. Portia, can you just see whether you can upload?
I'll do that now.
Thank you, Jacques.
There you go.
What would you do if there was no law? Ek kan nie goed verskriklik sê.
Good day, students. Can you hear me now? Jacques, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear
Thank you.
Portia.
Yes,
Thank you so
Portia.
much. Let me just go through the presentation quickly. Right.
Just, Portia, I just
Yes.
want to make sure that the students understand after load shedding, we often have connection problems. They must just be patient. So if they lose you or they get lost, then they must just reconnect and they must just wait on you until you have reconnected. We've really been struggling tonight with connection. Okay.
Thank you, Adele, for that. Thank you. So I'll be your facilitator for emergent mathematics. Now, what is emergent mathematics? Emergent means early. It means that a child starts learning numeracy skills from the time they're born. Meaning, as the term describes it, it's how children construct mathematical concepts and acquire mathematical skills from birth. Therefore, they're learning mathematics while working or watching and experience numeracy in action, especially in everyday play and activities. For example, it happens when a parent encourages a child to do the following, to perhaps count on their fingers, count their toes, or count their toys. Then also, they understand and learn to recognize numbers and shapes on objects like clocks and phones or in books. They also use words to describe where things are, like over, under, beneath, below, and next to it. It also helps parents must also let them help set the table. That's also a way of teaching them emergent mathematics and also divide food into equal shares. Researchers, the researchers says children's development and learning in the early years confirms that early experiences have long-lasting outcomes in terms of educational achievement and life chances. Focus of this module that you're currently doing is to go through all the mathematical experiences from birth to 6 years of age. That is now when a learner goes to grade R. Now, why is emergent mathematics or early mathematics important? It is important because it helps children observe, organize, and find meaning in their environment. It also focuses on reasoning, connecting ideas, and thinking logically. Important tools for learners can use to make sense of their world. It's important for them to make sense of the world. And then also, they relate to other curriculum areas such as science, social studies, art, and music. So while you study this content, like this is explained to you in tutorial 101, this module will direct you on how to approach your studies and how to apply your mind to your benefit and to be able to do the activities and assignments for this module to achieve the learning outcomes and to be successful in your studies. Then mathematical language and concepts for young children fall into three main categories, or four rather categories. It's number and operations, space and shape, patterns and measurement, and data handling. Let me explain to you numbers and operation. What do they do when studying numbers and operation? Number sense involves the ability to think and work with numbers and to understand the uses and relationships. For example, they will learn how to divide their toys with their friends. They will learn how to count on and count back. Then also, operations is the formal mathematical term referring for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of numbers. So that has all to do with the numbers and operation. Let's move on to space and shape. With space and shape, you must introduce them to new vocabulary, including the following, like location and position of words. For example, on, off, over, under, in, out, above, below, in front, or in back. Then movement towards something, or movement up and down, towards, forwards, backwards, toward, away from, straight and curvy. Distance also plays a role in space and shape. And you must teach them vocabulary words like near, far, close to, far from, shortest, longest. That all has to do with the space and shape. Patterns. We move on to patterns and measurement. This is very important. This is to understand and identify patterns and relationships, meaning by recognizing rhythm and reception as well as sorting, categorizing and ordering of shortest, longest, smallest, and largest. As you can see in my picture, I have short and tall, and I have heavy and light. That is what they have to understand with measurement. Then further on, measurement is an important way for young children to look at relationships in the real world, like length, height, weight, and time. Data handling. Data handling they use every day. They count motorbikes. They count the learners in class. Every day when they get into class, you will ask them, what month of the year is it? How many days is in a certain month? And that is a type of data handling they will be doing. So data handling involves collect information, sorting and represent, analyze, and information, where they get information from. Now,
There we go.
yes. Excuse me, can you please turn off your mic, student? Thank you. Now, what does Emergent Mathematics Classroom look like? As you can see, learners are building blocks, they're counting and they're sorting on the pictures. And teacher must always encourage students to discover mathematical concepts in the same way that mathematicians will solve problems. Children must be introduced to strategies, how they go about doing something, how they measure, how they distinguish between short and tall. That mathematicians will use as the children engage in everyday activities and projects. In other words, we support young children's numeracy development when we purposefully introduce and use mathematical language and concepts during enjoyable activities and everyday experiences. Thank you, students, for your time. Now, as you will go through your guide, you have your study guide. You will see on page 120, you will find the desired result for children, how they learn about mathematical concepts. There they give you a grid, with babies between 0 months and 18 months. They grasp objects and explores them with hands and mouth, enjoy fingers and play and rhythmic counting games. Toddlers from 18 to 24 months counts by rote wrote up to 10 or more. Young children, 3 to 4 years, counts by wrote up to 20. Now, it is important for learners to learn mathematics in the early stages. So once they are school ready, they will be able to sort, count back and forth, and they will be able to distinguish between shapes and sizes and measurements. Students, that conclude my introduction for mathematical literacy. Now I just want to take you to your study guide quickly. In your study guide, on page in the forward, you have your study content, the activities that you will doing, the assignments, self-assessment questions, assessments, browsing, and you must please student, go to your My UNISA tool, where you will find all the announcements that you can get under your study module. Right, and make sure that you understand, and if you don't, you can always ask me to help. What I'll do is I'll provide you with the necessary skills to make a success of this module. Students, tell me, do you have any challenges with this module? Or any aspects you'd like me to touch on during the weeks to come? Colleen, do you perhaps have any challenges? Narima?
No, I have no challenges. So far, everything is understood.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? Thank you. Anyone else?
Now,
Excuse me?
I,
Can you please repeat?
I,
Excuse me, student, you're breaking up. Excuse me, I can't hear you, breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
I am also saying now. I on this module.
All right, so you're good with this module. All right, thank you. Anyone else want to share anything with me? You know that you can arrange one-on-one with me as well, but you must go through CT and TUT, send them an email with your request on there. Tell me, with your assignments, was the assignment straightforward? Or did you struggle with any assignment that you want us just to go over, or me just give you some clarity about how to answer certain questions? Yes, I'm listening, student.
That question, the answer to the question.
You're breaking up, my dear.
I, I was thinking on this question, now. I will say it now because what gives me motivation is my mark on my assignment. I say based on the multiple choice questions. I
All right.
think the I think.
Okay. As from what I
So
can hear, you struggle
is
with
now
multiple. Is it right? Because you're breaking up. Tommy, do you struggle with multiple choice questions?
I'm seeing now I receive 8%.
Is it possible you can type in the chat function for me, please, the question? They'll respond to you because I can't hear you breaking up at the moment. Students, if you don't want to ask a question, you can type, thank you, hey. You can type in the conversation. Anyone else?
Hi, sorry, I'm unable to actually leave a message in the chat.
Is it all right? Let me just have a look. Did you click on the conversation bar, the icon?
I did, and it says administrator has disabled chat for this user.
Is it all right? Do you want to ask a question maybe or say something meanwhile?
I just wanted to leave my student number for the attendance register.
All right.
That's
All
it.
right. What's your student number? Then I can always do that on your behalf.
Okay, 4703
4703
0623.
0623. Let me repeat. 7403 0623.
4703
Yes,
0623.
I have it like that. Yeah. 0623.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes.
And I'm speaking to
Thank you. It's Bernadette.
Bernadette. Thank you, Bernadette.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yes, yes, Marina. Is it
Usha,
Marina? No.
I-
Oh, I can't hear you
Nat-
breaking up.
sorry, there's a lot of background noise. It's
Yes.
Narima.
Narima, yeah?
Yes, I have the same problem. I can't leave a message on the chat either.
All right. You want to give your student number to me?
It's 531
531
454
454
61.
61. 531 454 61. Is that
Yes.
correct? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else have a question for me? Anything that you want me to discuss in the sessions? So tonight, students, this was just inform session to inform you what emergent mathematics is all about. If you have any other questions after this, you can type it in the conversation section, and I'll get back to you on that next week. So students, for tonight, I want to say thank you very much for your participation and hope to see you next week again. Thank you.
Portia,
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank
just
you.
before
Yes.
students go, a reminder for them to type their student numbers in the chat function.
Yeah.
And also to complete the attendance register, because aren't you buying the student who does best in the exams a Datsun for at the end of the year or something like that? Didn't you promise a car to a student who does very well?
We can arrange that. Listen, Adele, there's two students. They can't leave their student numbers in the chat function. I have it with me. Can I give it to you later?
Can you just type it in the chat function, then we have it?
All right, we'll do that. We'll do.
Please. Thank you very much, eh?
Thank you.
And they must also complete the evaluation form. I will post that right now.
Thank you, students, for your time.